I had diastasis recti twice and pelvic floor dysfunction twice, and these are the exact steps I took to heal my core postpartum. Step number 1 is the core activation. It's crucial to learn to activate your deep core, your inner core muscles properly in order to heal your core postpartum. The activation, core activation, is step 1 always. So this is the first step you have to actually take in your healing journey. It's crucial, you can't skip this because you learn actually to engage your deep core muscles. So you will be applying this core engagement in the following exercises that will follow in stage 2 and 3. So how to activate our core? This is stage 1, seated exercises, as it is also described in my Diastasis Recti healing guide. Stage 1 is always in a seated position. So I will ask you to sit tall on a chair, and when you use a hard chair, that's the easiest for you to learn this technique. And later on in the following stages, we can actually use this while we are lying on the mat or while we are on the mat. So sit tall on a chair, and I will ask you to inhale deeply through your nose and always exhale through your mouth. While you are inhaling deeply, you can put your hands on your rib cage here or on your sides here. And while you inhale deeply, I will want to ask you to inhale deeply through your diaphragm and expand and let your rib cage and everything, your back, fully expand front, sides and back as well. So through your deep inhale, I want you to not to concentrate fully on expanding your belly, like maybe in some other breathing techniques how you have learned, like a simple diaphragmatic breathing. We can focus on the expansion of the belly while the belly is filling up with air. But with this breathing technique, what I'm trying to teach you, the 360-degree diaphragmatic breathing is also a diaphragmatic breathing technique, but 360-degree around, which means we are focusing on the expansion full around our core, front, back and sides, and not necessarily just on the belly. The belly will naturally expand as well, but what we are focusing on is to expand actually here, to feel the expansion on the side when you're inhaling and feel that is actually expanding here, is expanding, and the air comes from the top going down. The inhale always through the nose, that's when you are letting it expand 360-degree around in the rib cage, eventually also in the belly when the air comes down, but you're focusing on all around the expansion. And on the exhale is when everything deflates and the air is leaving your body. So let's try again. When you inhale, try to expand it all around. Feel that the rib cage expanding all around, and eventually also the belly fills naturally. And on the exhale, feel how the air is leaving and actually your deep core muscles contracting. Inhale as long as you can and as long as you feel that it's completely full. And exhale, let the air leave the belly. Core 360-degree around, and feel that the belly is actually tightening. Core, your belly is tightening during the exhale. Inhale and then exhale. Now I want you to try and focus on also a kind of an core engagement that you intentionally pulling the belly in a little bit on the exhale. So that's how you engage your core. The breathing allows you to feel completely with the air all around. And on the exhale, you actually intentionally pulling the belly in as it also goes back in as the air leaves. But you put a little extra effort on it to pull it back a little bit more than it would naturally. So inhale, let everything expand, and then exhale, like you are trying to zip up your hoodie from down to up, which means also that the air is leaving first the belly, then it's leaving up. So from down to up is leaving and coming out. This also demonstrates the zip up hoodie part, like you zipping up your trousers or your hoodie from down to up. That's how the air is leaving. It was first like this all around, and then you zipping it up, it all leaves. It's like when the balloon, you blow up the balloon and then the balloon deflates. You blow up not just the belly, not concentrating only the belly. You concentrate all around expansion. And then on the exhale, you like zip up a hoodie and the air is leaving from down to up. So let's try to do it for like 30 seconds. Inhale. Put an intention on the exhale when you're pulling the belly in. Inhale through the ribcage, 360-degree front, back, and sides all around. And if you concentrate on that, you will notice that the belly will not actually fill up that much because you push it, but naturally with air. Now on the next inhale and exhale, I want you to inhale again all around front, back, and side. And on the exhale, pull back the belly as you zip up your hoodie and keep that position for the following inhale and exhale. That will be the TVA hold, your deep core hold. And that's the position you will need to hold during exercises in the following levels in the future, or when you are doing future exercises, squats, deadlift, core exercises, whatever, everything. Presses, pulls, everything, basically all exercises. Inhale. And then exhale, zip up the hoodie and keep this position. This is the TVA hold when you feel your belly is tight, but you are still able to carry out a conversation. I'm still able to talk. I'm breathing during the time, but I'm holding my core. And then again, I'm inhaling. In this case, I'm only feeling the rib cage to lift slightly, and then exhale. I still feel a slight contraction in my deep core. Inhale, holding the TVA muscles. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Still hold your core. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, feel that the rib cage expands. Exhale, feel the contraction of the deep core. Inhale, hold still your TVA, hold it, and then exhale. Okay, you can let it go. So this is the TVA hold, and this is the deep core hold, the TVA transverse abdominis hold that you will need to perform in the following exercises. You can always practice it with your breathing. So inhale deeply, 360-degree all around the rib cage, pushing down the air to the belly naturally. You're not focusing on the expansion of the belly, but you're focusing rather here to expand, and on the exhale to contract and bring it back and let it tighten. And then you hold this position when you are doing an exercise, when you are doing a squat, when you are doing a deadlift. You still have the core tight. You see, you're doing a squat, you're doing a deadlift, and your core doesn't move, and you are still able to carry out conversation. You are still able to hold this position of your core and still. So thank you for watching me today, and I hope to see you in the next video.